Hey, welcome to the Creative Workflow Lab. I'm Shannon, and today I'm trying out the Minimax 01 Director model, and I'm going to show you how controllable AI videos can be, but we're going to see. This is definitely early days of this technology. With this video, I'm debunking something said about AI right here. I'll just play this for you.
Through the water. It clips out of the water and then goes up.
The thing with AI video, you'll notice that like across the board with all AI video, nothing happens in the shots. Like things move, but things don't progress. Like, when Steven Spielberg does a shot.
So that is no longer true with this new director model. Now you can have things progress and things happen inside of the shot. I think that's actually pretty good critique on a lot of the existing models, and platforms do have camera controls integrated. But to his point, Corridor Crew, they know what they're talking about. You rarely see an AI video model that's able to have kind of multiple things happen inside of one shot. But that's changing now with this kind of new generation of models. And I'm going to experiment with one of them today, the Minimax 01 Director. It's an AI video generation model, but it's different than most models because it's designed to follow camera movement instructions. And you can do a lot with this. And from what I've heard, you can get some really interesting results, but I want to try it for myself, work through the prompting and figure this model out. One quick plug, if you want to save hours every single week of research, I write a newsletter called Creative Workflow Lab, where I cover all of the recent news, trends, and workflows in the creative space. A lot of AI news these days. It's a newsletter I wish existed for myself. I try to put as much value into this weekly newsletter as I possibly can to save you time. I feel like this is where video models are headed. Plenty of models have camera control options like Runway or Luma Labs with their Dream Machine, but this model is supposed to do a really good job. And from the demos I've seen, you're not only able to adjust the camera, but really structure the scene. I'm going to use Fall.ai, but you could also use Replicate.com. These are model providers that allow you to kind of pay as you go. Replicate released this kind of instructional best practices document, and I'm going to paste that into O3 Mini and have O3 rewrite my prompts to match the preferred formatting for this director model. And I'll say, use the structure above to help me write prompts. I will input a rough prompt and please rewrite it using the guidance above. Okay, I want a scene where it starts with a close-up of a worker wiring in an energy grid on the side of a building, and then I want to zoom out and show that the energy grid is connected to a whole bunch of skyscrapers. Okay, so that's that. One thing to note when prompting this 01 director model is that you want to limit it to 3 combined movements for optimal results. So I kind of kept that in mind. But let's see what O3 Mini does here. It's going to do some reasoning. So here's my prompt. So I'm going to take this prompt and paste that in to the playground interface here in Fall.ai. And you just want to search for the Video 01 director model on Fall.ai or Replicate. It says here it'll cost about $1 to run the model 2 times, and we get 5 seconds of output per clip. Okay, I'm going to run this model. Here we go. So you can see the prompt right here. It looks like it's just 2 movements. All right, we'll see what this does. That took about 2 minutes to generate. Clearly the static shot instruction was taken way too literally. This shows how prompting is really important here. If I can collaborate with O3 Mini and have kind of a system where I'm outputting really high quality prompts, saves time in the long run. And I kind of want to see if I can get O3 Mini structure these prompts a little bit better. So I'm just going to give feedback. It needs to be a cohesive scene. Okay, let's see what O3 Mini does with that. This is what the Creative Workflow Lab is all about, kind of working through this. And I want to see if we can get some good results from this. Okay, yeah, this is, I think, a much better prompt. So let's try this. Looks like a more cohesive prompt structure. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to get that running. I'm also going to get multiple prompts running in the background by just opening some new tabs. Okay, let's do a silhouette. Running that through O3. Just notice I may have had the prompt optimizer setting turned on in Fall. I think I'm going to turn that off. I think the prompt optimizer was ruining things. Here's something I did. I ran this prompt without the prompt optimizer, and that's pretty cool. That's a cool output. Maybe the prompt optimizer is the problem here. This other one finished, and this is good. Not exactly what I was imagining, but it's already way better than what I was getting before. This one finished, and this is pretty wild. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I think my issue here is that it's just my prompt wasn't cohesive enough in terms of the scene. Like, meanwhile, this one finished. Oh, wow. That's cool. A breathtaking cosmic journey unfolds as the camera launches into a rapid sweeping flight. I mean, yeah, this is This is good. I've been thinking about this, and I think I could get better outputs if I refined my prompting. So I switched over to Kria.ai, which will allow me to use the same model, but through a different interface. And this interface is also going to help me with the prompting a bit, show me all the different options in terms of the track right, left, zoom in, zoom out. This model apparently supports these specific trigger words. Felt it was important to do a few more tests. Now it says Hallyu model, but that's actually the same company as Minimax. So naming aside, through Kria, I've been able to access this model. And what you're seeing now is one of my first tests with this prompt right here. It can put in the camera motion trigger words, and you can easily kind of paste them in. And it seems to be actually working pretty well. And here's another example, truck right tracking shot, which worked, and then push in pedestal up towards the end. So it delivers. The running isn't quite exact. I mean, with many of these models, there's still inconsistencies and you have to regenerate a lot of times. But in terms of what this director model promises to do, which is to follow instructions in a shot, it's doing a good job there. Another example here, the truck left pedestal up, and then it was able to pull out. So it followed the instructions in the prompt here. So I could also do this in Fall.ai like I was before, but I just kind of prefer the interface here. And as I'm trying to learn all of these different prompting techniques kind of in real time, because I've learned a whole bunch of different prompting techniques over the past few years, but each model definitely needs its own prompts that work well, and prompt structure too. I like that Kria lays it out here. I'll add some links in the description. Did I fully debunk this claim?
Across the board with all AI video, nothing happens in the shots.
Did I debunk that claim? Almost. I mean, I think it's not super seamless, but I think I could learn how the director model works. Definitely more to explore here. CreativeWorkflowLab.com for more tutorials and also weekly news roundup. There'll be more videos here on the Shan Films channel as well. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you soon.